The absolute state of TF2 in 2019. Just an angry and cynical analysis of the TF2 community and the general landscape of the game in 2019. More of a rant than a serious analysis, but whatever. Disclaimer, the following is the ranting of an edgy gay boy. I know this should be obvious, but the views expressed on certain groups of players are vast simplifications and generalizations. Of fucking course not every person that falls under these categories is toxic or unbearable. I shouldn't have to say that, but I know people are 100% going to get mad about some of this shit. Read at your own risk. General overview. Alright, I've been playing this game for about 7 years now. It's honestly one of my favorite games of all time. The only problem is that this game is almost fucking unplayable now because of how shitty its players, generally speaking, are. Also, prepare yourself to see a lot of hearts because I use the words fuck like every other sentence. Join me as I take you through the horrendous landscape of TF2 players and the general community surrounding the game, and how those two forces combined make this game nearly unplayable without needing to smash my headphones or fucking lobotomize myself. 1. YouTubers. Anyone who knows anything about the TF2 community is more than likely familiar with at least one or two major TF2 YouTubers, Uncle Dane, Funk, Muselk, etc. Also put Benny, B4NNY, in this category for the sake of simplicity, and also because he's the face of this guide. These people generate the most fucking mindless drones who will substitute any individuality, what little they had to begin with just repeating the opinions of whatever funny internet man is their favorite. It creates this shitty subculture of retarded mouth breathers who will fucking go off just because you said, I like the backscatter, just because Mr. Internet Funny Man TM said that the backscatter is cringe weapon. It's not like I disagree with every popular opinion shout out by these internet famous fucks, but the fact that most people will hold what they're saying to be the fucking law of the land is fucking abhorrent. He almost gets it right, the Uncle Dane YouTube video. And it's not like I can blame someone for having a shitty fan base. That, however, does not nullify the fact that these fucking trogs worship and parade around the opinions of these YouTube retards. Like, do you guys remember fucking OWN or GEWP? Both of those shit heaps came from TF2 content on YouTube, and both of them were insanely fucking unbearable. The worst part about it is because of how fucking toxic these opinions can be. The amount of TF2 YouTube retards that complain all the time about how Valve bad, they don't update TF2 good, is way out of line. Like, goddamn. All you do is sit there in your fucking home all day playing and making videos about a decade-old game, leeching off the hard work of people with actual skills in regards to coding and designing a video game. Like, these fucking trogs have the gall to be like, fuck you TF2 devs, you are bad. Like, God, just shut the fuck up, honestly. Like, these people have actual lives and have a real job, unlike you fucking borderline neat. Now, obviously not every TF2 YouTuber is a fucking Neanderthal like Uncle Dane, Funk, Benny, and Soundsmith, as well as any other retards I can't think of right now. There are a lot of good content creators who genuinely care about the game and spend time cataloging weapon stats, and actually being funny without having just to make shitty meme references every 0.5 seconds. Some good TF2 YouTube boys include Humble, Red Robot, After Breakfast, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is fucking terrible. Some quality TF2 content. The Lunchbox mixtape. Why Mercy is hated, but Medic is loved. Overtime release trailer. TF2X Undertale fan game. Why I don't like comp nor see it as the future of TF2. And a prime example of good TF2 content. TF2, r/TF2, and others. The HQ for all shitty TF2 content is Reddit. Sure, there are other smaller sites, iFunny, Twitter, Instagram, etc., for these retards to congregate, but generally, all online discussion of TF2 will take place on Reddit. r/TF2 combines all the worst aspects of each community, and it creates a deadly concoction of anger and retardation that's even worse than anything Overwatch has ever done. It's a non-stop circle jerk of fat retards that take this game way too seriously, complaining about Valve and praising fuck YouTubers. The worst is when people with actual talent, like artists and voice actors, that kind of shit, waste their time making shit for TF2 people. Like, whenever an artist draws someone's shitty TF2 loadout, or whenever someone makes some shitty meme where they say the N-word while doing a shitty soldier impression, it's just a black hole of talent and a general waste of everyone's time. Some quality fan-made content. What if you wanted to have fun, but God said Delphi found a new exploit? Delphi bad. Spy. I turn into Anthony Fantano with a shotgun. Number 3, trading. People who take trading, or anything related to this game for that matter, seriously have got to be the biggest shitheads on the planet. These dudes who actually get mad when you won't buy their fucking awful ass unusual and just generally get really upset over fake virtual items. These people are normally the most sensitive people on the planet and will go off whenever you make fun of them or criticize them. It's honestly pretty funny most of the time. It's like fucking with the special ed kids at school to set them off. These people are such children that even someone as unfunny as Soundsmith can easily fuck with them. Number 4, tryhards and competitive. First things first, tryharding is pretty loosely defined and everyone has their own variation of what tryhard means. But generally, tryharding includes killing friendlies, killing people who are taunting, taking the game seriously, basically just being good at the game, complaining about your team being bad, and anything else that children get mad at you for in-game. It's not like being good at the game is bad. I mean, sinking an excessive amount of time into the game in order to really be good at it is somewhat sad, but it's rewarding. There are a fuck ton of people who take this shit too far, though. You know exactly what I'm talking about, because we've all seen this shit in game. Some dude on the other team with his medic friend pocketing them so he can get easy kills on Jose Gonzalez 2005 and his friends. It's just pathetic, honestly. Some shitter comes out of here after watching every fucking Benny highlight and Starry Crow video and goes into casual to dominate retards who've played this game a collective of about 50 minutes. These people generally fall into the same group as trading people, because what's the point of dominating children online if you can't have your weapons track how many times you've done it? It's gotten to the point that I can tell that a game is going to be shit when one of the first things I see is someone with a comp medal equipped or 3 unusuals on. I know the general response to my hatred of competitive players and people that are ridiculously good at the game will just sum up to be get good, but the problem goes way deeper than that. These people seriously just take the fun out of the game. I mean, aside from the fact that you can't walk more than 4 feet from spawn without getting killed from a mile away by some sniper with a razorback and some shitty white-black cosmetic on, having to actually focus and try and casual literally drains all the fun out of it. All the alternative play styles that are available and just fucking around in general is killed when you have to deal with some edgy child on the other team with his Benny Sign scattergun who just kills you instantly. It limits what you can do because it's either fun and just loses instantly or actually try hard back with meta weapons and maybe win. It doesn't help that these trogs normally travel in packs, so it's even harder to try and accomplish anything. Number 5, friendlies and community servers. Friendlies are the inverse of tryhards. when instead of being toxic and how serious they take the game, their toxicity comes from how little they care about the game. If you've ever played on PLR underscore Hightower or CTF underscore 24 for more than 5 minutes, you will have seen a shitload of these lobotomites. I don't know how people can find it fun to just dick around on a Hightower server for 5 hours while doing nothing but failing at market guarding people and leveling their strange sniper rifle. There's no point. Like, why would any of you shits find this entertaining if you just sit around and do nothing? The worst part is that these people will sometimes just kick you for playing the objective in game. Hightower specifically is where the most notorious for this, because these retards get so irrationally mad that they forgot that when the round ends they could just play Hightower again because Valve fucking locks you in that game mode. It doesn't help that Valve was too lazy to put a time limit in either of these game modes, CTF and PLR. Number 6. Comedy. I know this one is probably the broadest point, and you could say that this applies to most other online gaming communities. I would agree on about 90% of that point, but just because other communities pull this stupid ass shit doesn't mean that TF2 gets a pass. The fucking bane of my existence is when people try really hard to be funny when they clearly just aren't. One of the worst things someone can do is just spam fucking one shitty meme in the chat thinking that it's the funniest shit in the universe. Like when someone names themselves Big Chungus and then just talks on 24/7 in chat like it's the best thing ever. I don't know what's in these people's tap water, what's fucking their heads up so much that they think this shit is funny, but it needs to stop. Here's a fun challenge for all of you reading this. Stay up until 2 to 3 a.m. and try playing a casual game. It's fucking impossible. Not because you won't find a server, but because you'll find a game with all these fucking pathetic low-life old retards in their 20s to 30s who are just getting home from some shitty part-time job that they have all grouping up to play. These people take the fucking shitty parts from every other community and amplify it to about 400%. 7. Toxicity. There are so many fucking people that play this game that have the fucking toxicity of goddamn Chernobyl. And by toxic, I don't mean people that fucking make fun of you or some shit or just spam easy in chat or some other dumbass shit phrase that their Neanderthal mind comes up with. I'm talking about dudes that fucking whine and shit and take this game way too fucking seriously for an over decade-old source game. How to easily spot someone who is toxic. If you're playing a game of TF2 and someone does any of the following, has a heart in their name is or includes a reference to a meme, their name is or includes a reference to a TF2 YouTuber and/ or any of their content, they get mad at their team, they have a meme/tryhard loadout, which includes, but is not limited to, the potassium bonnet, bonus points if it's painted white, a Max's head, dead head, Bill's hat, any Australian that has a custom name related to someone, bonus points if it also includes a heart, pink and lime loadouts, but you already knew that. Their name is just someone else's name, i.e. Vladimir Putin, Karl Marx, communism heavy. Let us eat paste together, comrades. The red crayon tastes the best. Or their name is just someone else's, but they purposely misspell it, like Moral Karks, shit like that. 8. Actual complaints about the game. Why is all talk not an option in casual? Why are random crits still a thing? Why is random bullet spread a thing? Why do reflected projectiles mini crit? Why hasn't the Uber Sawed been nerfed? Literally, it's a straight upgrade. Why is the loose cannon as insane as it is? You can easily one-shot any light class. Sniper is probably the most blatantly overpowered class in the game. I mean, the ability to just instantly kill 5 out of the 9 classes from any range is just fucking insane. Nothing is more fun than just instantly dropping to someone you couldn't even see because they were all the way on the other side of the fucking globe. It also doesn't help that it's literally the easiest class to play in the game, even more than Pyro. Any retard that's day 1 to this game can figure out how to click on someone's head. Scout is pretty insane too, being a fast hit scan class that can just spam WD and spacebar to become immune to all projectiles. Pyro also is a bit of a problem class because you can just shut down Uber. Soldiers in demos by just holding down mouse too. Like, why is there no knockback resistance on Uber players? Bonus, side tangent about Valve. Why the fuck did Valve suddenly decide to start censoring comments and guides and shit? It makes creating guides like this so much harder for those that are more inclined to swear a lot, aka me. Like, I put my fucking age in here, Valve. I'm a big boy. I can handle being called a fag on the internet. Just because some 10-year-old in Nebraska took a shotgun to the temple because someone on the internet called him a queer doesn't mean that my life should be made more PC because of it. Extra. Notes from contributors. Demo men are fucking stupid. Soldiers are fucking stupid. Scouts are fucking stupid. Pyros are fucking stupid. Medics are fucking stupid. Engineers are fucking stupid. Snipers are fucking stupid. Spies are fucking stupid. Heavy is the only good character, for he is the most balanced mercenary in the video game. He puts out a lot of damage but has a very big hitbox compared to other mercenary. Soldier is for fat retard babies who can't aim good to look at bodies, so they revert back to their monkey brain instincts and get on their hands and knees and take a big fucking sniff of their foreskin. The sheer stench of their untouched smeg makes his eyes tear up as he scoops up whatever remnant he can off his tip and fling it into Scout's eye. Medics are too fast so they can heal, so they are baby class. Spy is stupid because he can go invisible and has broken backstab hitboxes, so he is baby class. Engineers are fat and fucking stupid because they waddle over to the end of the cap and set down their trailer homes, so their disgusting inbred yokel family can guard the point with them. Engineers are fat and fucking stupid because they waddle over to the end of the cap and they set down their trailer homes, so their disgusting inbred yokel family can guard the point with them. Demo men are black. Scouts are fast and stupid and gay. Don't play Scout unless you are stupid and gay. Snipers are big babies who just took a fat poopy in their diaper. Instead of piss, there should be a poop weapon where Sniper throws a big poop, and Heavy is the only good one. Good night. Dave. People who have gamer in their names deserve to be fucking shot for being an unoriginal piece of shit. Orphan.